I was really having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do today, or even if I wanted to go live at all. Usually after finishing something that I've been playing for a while, which, you know, it doesn't feel like I've been playing Resident Evil for a long time because I played it 3 times, but I played it 3 times, essentially. Though I do think that Remake deserves to be considered its own game. I'm not sure what this attract screen is supposed to be showing me. I guess it's that you don't go left. Not much preamble for this. It's hard. I've heard of it. The sequel to this on NES, I have played an absurd amount. If I have played this, it is a negligible amount. That is like a couple of minutes. Maybe I've seen like a GDQ run at some point, but other than that, it's a brand new experience. Also, Ellipsis, hello and thank you and Happy New Year. Let's something. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Okay. The princess was kidnapped situation is not difficult to understand. I would like to know why Arthur was in his underwear and nothing else when the princess was kidnapped. Like, what were they doing? I just, you know... It would not make sense for him to be in armor. It would make sense for him to be in something. It's you know, it's true. He only has 2 outfits. Oh, is this what the fire was like in the NES version? Wait, this kind of rules. The fire is actually, like, tragically bad in the SNES version. But this is not bad at all. That's true, she is Princess Prin Prin. Damn it. Knives forever. Oh. Oh god, no. In stage 1? That's at least a little bit easier to deal with than, I've reached a point where most people give up. Excellent. Oh my god! Okay. So, above average game? I will take it! Okay, so those things appear in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. But they appear in, like, stage 5. Yeah, I'm going to be, I'm going to be deeply bothered by this game's lack of a double jump. I am accustomed to having a double jump. I am not accustomed to not having a double jump. That's going to be tricky. So I'm gonna guess that the give up point for most people is the Red Aramer / Firebrand. Because honestly, that tracks. Oh, hey. Oh, shit! Okay. Oh, God! Okay, I got my armor back. He's really bad in the SNES version. Yeah, I think, like, it's more, like, Firebrand is a name, right? Firebrand is like the name of the name of that one demon, and like Red Aramer is more like a species. But yeah, in the SNES one, like they show up in like midway through stage 3 for the first time. And they just blatantly input read in 3. Like, you just shoot at him, and he just, like, the knife comes in, and he's just like, cool. That, yeah, got it. Whoop, whoop. Like, they just dodge. Like, understanding what their actual, like, pattern is the worst. This scrolling is minorly sickening. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that, actually. I don't know if that's a... I don't know if that is a, unlimited thing. It's not in Super, but you get so many things to give you continues, it's really, like, easy to get them. So they may as well be unlimited, but they're not technically unlimited. Oh, no. Oh! Just straight up the Capcom Yasishi? I butchered the name of that thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know what? Just go up over here. I was gonna make that reference. Knight Arthur stars in I Wanna Be the Goblin. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that that's like such an accepted shorthand now for like a hard game that trolls you? Okay, you can run along it while it's falling. That's important to know. I gotta be careful not to accidentally just punch in on one player instead of continue. I'm suddenly curious about how many music tracks this game has. Because right now it's 1. And that's fine, because this one's a classic. Yeah. Don't hit me. Okay. Oh! I don't like those open windows. Those open windows are bad. Yeah. Oh, shit! Okay. Man, he tanked a lot of daggers in the face. Hey, checkpoint! See, for games like this, I have a lot more patience and stubbornness than actual skill. If I'm going into it and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be, like, some unreasonably difficult pain-in-the-ass bullshit, I'll just prepare for that. I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna die 500 times, but by the time I finish playing, I will not have died. I will have at least one session that does not end in me dying. It's all about getting the last laugh. I wasn't that. I thought about buying this at Play It the other day, because I still have some credit. And I don't actually own it physical. I have it on, damn it. Oh, okay. We got those. I have it on, Switch Online. Which is to say, not actually having it, but just having legal access to it. Incidentally, that's not how I am playing it right now, because I didn't want to move the Switch in from the other room. That was a pain in the ass. But I thought about buying it, and then I was like, no, I don't need to get that now. Like, I'm trying to have less things before I leave, right? Got him. So anyway, I bought Mega Man X8. And you may be wondering, didn't you just say that you weren't going to get anything else because you didn't need it before you moved? And the answer is yes. I did. Oh, there's like no iframes at all. Sick. But what you need to understand is that Mega Man X8, Mega Man X8 was, it was there and it was like $25, so I had to have it. It also has the distinct honor of being like, I'm gonna say my third favorite Mega Man X game. After X4 and X1. I don't know if it's quite correct to call it X1, but you know. Oh, fuck! There was no need for me to do this. Goddamn birds! And that's how you know we're playing an NES platformer. Thank goodness ducking saved me from the bird. So far, so good. Oh no, don't tell me that climbing this ladder was actually not anything that we needed to do at all. Oh god. Oh, what have I done? I'll tell you what we've done. We've learned. So we just won't go up there. We just don't have to go up there. That's just a totally nonsensical optional area. Damn it. Wait. Okay. It's not for nothing. But the goal is also not to get to the top. Oh, no! That's actually for the best. Continuing to learn. Do not mash the start button on that screen. That might be one of the hardest things about finishing this. It's just going to be not mashing the start button after a game over. Thereby resetting all of my progress. I mean, at this point, we're not talking about a ton of progress, but... Oh, shit! I gotta admit, compared to SNES, hitboxes here very confusing. Lots of flickering, lots of things just kind of going through you. The frame rate's not like... The frame rate tends to flicker out because it's trying to throw too many things on screen at the same time. Yeah, that worked. Woof. Okay. Gonna go for another one here. Oh, fuck. Oh. And just like that, we discovered speed tech. God damn it, bird. The knife might not be the best for this. It's the fastest weapon, but it's also the weakest weapon. And usually you can make up for that by just throwing a lot of them. We survived that. but usually a lot of them doesn't consist of quite this many. Oh my god! Also, the SNES one, you can get him to come out a lot faster. Oh, hey, look at you. Oh, fuck. That did not appear to be doing a great deal more damage. So now I kind of feel like maybe that wasn't the choice. Might be good for birds, though. Yeah, this might actually work out okay. Nope. Oh, yeah, we're in there now. Let's go. Let's go. Give it to me right on the chin. For real, this is like... This game is Capcom saying, we have Castlevania at home, right? Very reasonably balanced. I love having to hit enemies in stage 2 15 times before killing them. This is the balance and quality that I expect from a game licensed and sold by Capcom USA. Get me the fuck out of here. What? But it wouldn't, the fire wouldn't. Oh, I need the knife back. I couldn't get any more fire to come out because the fire was burning and doing its like lingering animation, and while it's doing that, I can't have more fire. Honestly, can't hate. Can't hate. Just got outskilled. No thanks. No, that's fine. I'm trying to be objective here and figure out if this game is actually harder than the SNES one, or if it's just that I have the SNES one on lock and I've never played this one. And familiarity is what makes these games easier. I love that the bird is faster than me. This is good. Motherfucker. The timing literally couldn't be better. I mean, they're rushing you down. The only choice that you have is to just stand there and just fire shots into them until they die. If you get up and move, they just, like, they're on your ass. Yeah. I thought I was far enough away. Yeah, there's like 4 enemies on screen, and then one of them drops like 2 different sprites. So then everything starts to flicker, and it's like, am I there? Yeah. And then there's a bird. This is before the era of sprite limit slowdown. This is the era of sprite limit shit just disappears. This fucking guy. This is probably a good time to point out if you happen to catch today's Resident Evil podcast. Next week's podcast will be Battletoads. Which will really just be an hour-long rant of me explaining why Battletoads is bad, actually. And I can say that with authority as someone who enjoys unfairly difficult games. I would argue that I am a connoisseur of such content. But not Battletoads. Battletoads bad. Arthur. What the fuck was that, man? I don't know if this is something about the way I have the controller mapped, or if it is actually just something in the game. But Arthur really likes to lock to his position. So when I'm crouching down, I can't, like, hold to the... I can't, like, go over to the right to get him to start moving right. I have to, like, completely release the D-pad. It's very Action 52 in the way it feels. And you know you're dealing with quality when you're talking about Action 52. God damn it all. I think Last in Line said that they got to the town and gave up, and this must be the town. This looks very townish. And also, like, a very good give-up point. Honestly, fine. I'm going to, at this point, assume that the continues are, in fact, probably unlimited. 'Cause they'd have to be. I've already used, like, 10. You can never say for sure, though. I don't remember when it was. I feel like it might have been the Peacekeepers. There was a beat-em-up that Tom and I played for the podcast that very specifically had 30 continues, no more, no less. Are you for real? This is misery. Right here, this is awful. Don't touch me! Don't you... Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Please don't. Who would do this? No, the fire's actually fine in this. It goes far, and that's nice. Everything else is pretty bad, though. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, it's just you again? Oh, fuck! There's 2 of them?! Why?! Okay. I don't wanna. You know, if you think about it, there's 2 of them. Why is actually a really apt description of the entire franchise. Every single playthrough can be described thusly. You... No. Yes. This is brutal. This is so brutal. It's nice that they gave me a ledge there, even though it's obviously a mistake and not something they did to be nice. Fuck. Oh. Alright, we're... Oh, you got to be kidding! They do enough. There's no reason they need to have those! That's too much! They walk around and they dash after you, they're faster than you, they block you on ladders, they do not need a projectile! Oh, like those Star Wars games last week? Oh, yeah! Wait, inside or outside Sandcrawler? I think inside Sandcrawler is harder. Outside Sandcrawler is actually kind of fun. Inside is miserable. So, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a game that I played as a kid and have mostly retained, like, the main points of, like, this is how you play this video game. Like, I can still... I very rarely speak confidently about my skills in any game. Mostly because, you know, not because I'm not at least somewhat confident, but just because... being a cocky shit on the internet is recipe for trouble. Don't you throw things at me. Is there like a thing over here that would like happen? Yeah, birds. The bad thing. Yeah? Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I can confidently... Here's what I'll say. I can confidently, in about an hour, hour and a half or so, get you through, like, 1.9 playthroughs of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. The second run of the second to last boss will always trip me up. Mostly just because you have to use the bracelet for it, and that sucks. What is happening with this platform? Oh my god! That platform neither had a consistent pattern nor object permanence. It's just like, you think it's gonna, like, continue on a consistent pattern, and then it just kind of shows up and it's doing some random shit. Anyhow, the point here was not to brag about being good at Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It's to say that, that kind of skill has completely escaped me in the Super Star Wars trilogy. I used to be able to, like, pretty reliably beat... Wait, did we despawn this one? That's cool. I never had Empire, but I had, What?! No, hold on! What the fuck was that? I thought that we despawned the guy. It turned out that we, in fact, did not despawn him. He was just invisible and waiting to spawn on my ass. He doesn't even spawn there! Aw, shit. Don't do it. Don't you do it! This is agony. Anyway, I used to be good at the Super Star Wars games. I popped them in and tried them out, probably a few months ago when I was, like, playing through the stuff on the shelf. I am bad at those games now. Like, we are getting through maybe a level or two. Tops. Okay, can we, like... Yeah, okay. Okay. We're, like, somewhat synced up here. Oh, God! Honestly, not actually the game's fault. I knew I shouldn't have tried to jump on that platform when it was on the way up. You know what's the most upsetting thing, Ellipsis? I don't know. Okay, it might be difficult to narrow it down to one thing. The most irritating thing is that I don't actually read this at all as, like, tactical or purposeful. It feels as though I am being subjected to controlled chaos. Like, the enemy placement and behavior is, like... It's not outsmarting me. It's literally just too much of everything. Like, is he patrolling the ladder because that's what he's programmed to do? Or does he walk in random directions and just won't fucking leave? I was gonna have, like, a relaxing evening with my wife. And instead I chose this. I love you! That was unnecessarily close. Wait, can we do that? Hold on! Is this a thing? He's not gonna stay dead, is he? But what if he stays dead, though? Damn birds! Alright, we have a strat. We have a strat that might make the second half of this way more, like, reasonable. Got him. Got him. For what it's worth, I'm having an amazing time. Oh, that was close. Don't throw things at me. Don't you... Okay, well, the one at the bottom does not appear to have respawned. However, in its place, we have other issues now. Are you... Bruh! Shit like this right here, this is why I clear out all the zombies in the Spencer estate before I have to go through it. Okay, it did work though. And I'm only minorly very concerned about time. That was close. Can I just get to the second? Oh my god! Yeah, I know. Bird. Speaking of bird, almost bird. No. 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 Yes. No. Oh, my day is getting fucked up now. Yep. 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 The fact that they can throw two in rapid succession, so if you jump over one, you just have no choice but to land on the other because commit jump. Absolutely deranged video game behavior. Come on! Nope. Don't do it, don't do it. Yeah! No! There was no, like, what choice did I have? Okay, I think this can work, but I think we just can't ignore the one on the left. We gotta wipe that one out first, or we get pincered. Also, I think I'm starting to learn that these things are on a cycle. I've been sort of operating on the, like, NES object permanence. Oh, yeah, okay, now he doesn't really exist. No. Yeah, just stand inside of me for a while. I made chamomile tea for this. It's gone now. Oh! Everything in this game is such an asshole! Which clip is this? Is this me being, like, wombo comboed by an invisible enemy? Or is this me talking about the absolute state of our relationship? That's fun too, though you may need to be more specific. Ha ha! Fuck! I took my eyes off the screen for like a hot second, and that was almost it. Yeah, they really don't want you to make that jump quickly. Or at all, really. The fire in this game is significantly better than it is in Super. I still wish I didn't have it. Don't. Oh my god. He totally... Okay. He absolutely could have. No! No! Bird! Bird. Bird. This is fine. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. Fuck! Shit! Oh my god! My god! The two closing in from either side and the bird popping up with the perfect timing to deny the desperation jump too. Like, that's not planned. That's not planned or designed that way. It is the, like, monkeys on a typewriter. It's monkeys on a typewriter doing enough shit to you until something eventually kills you. And there's enough of it happening at once that some of it can look coordinated. Oh my god! That was... Just choked it. That house got a lot easier to deal with once I realized that the best way to deal with it is just to walk past it and hope nothing happens. Well, no! Like, I'm saying it's the, like, monkeys on a typewriter, but instead of trying to write Shakespeare, they're trying to create bullshit death traps. Which they are good at. But not because they have any, like, prior knowledge of how to do that. It's just because they have a bunch of typewriters and can just mash something out until it looks planned. Really looked like there were two guys on the left there for a second, and I hate that. Don't get birded, don't get birded, don't get birded. Keep that bird on screen. Yep. We're here with armor, that's a first. Fuck you, bird. Oh! I didn't like that. Oh! Jesus Christ! The really fun thing about this section is because we are jumping over water pits, even though I have armor, one hit probably still kills me. Oh my god! Okay. Please no. Okay. No! Why do they get to do that? Why would they make it like this? This is actually so much worse than I thought. I play NES games that are hard all the time. I like them. It's fun for me. I truly felt prepared for this, and I was so wrong. Why can't I get another weapon? There's been one weapon drop in this whole stage. Okay, I was like somewhat ready that time. I know how this is gonna go. Yup. That is what I was prepared for. We're not gonna do this here. Don't! Alright, we're living. Such a bitch! I did not expect to be midway through level 2 after an hour. It's not like I expected to be, like, done with the game. But I really did not expect to be at level 2 after an hour. Oh, fuck. Honestly, that's fine. Trigger finger got a little itchy that time. I almost mashed the start button. It's a misnomer. None of my fingers are on triggers right now. This is fine. At this point? Take damage that early? Why are we even continuing? We were almost free! It was so close! I don't know if, like, you can understand what this is like just from seeing it. Sometimes the experience is conveyed very well visually. Sometimes it's more of a feeling. Okay, that's really good. That's a good... This is a good position to be in. No, that's bad. This is a bad position to be in. This sucks, actually. Yeah, no, good. Good. This is good. One of them was gonna do it. One of them was gonna do it. There was no way I was gonna lock down two of them. I was gonna hit one and the other one was gonna throw a ball at me. Like, I kind of understand the enemy behavior kind of well. At this point, you would think so, since I've been here for like 45 minutes. basically, when they see you, they've got one of two options. They're gonna run at you, or they're gonna throw something at you, and sometimes they're gonna do both. I think generally, if... Oh my god. I mean, there is actually no option at that point. I thought I had the number of shots timed up so I could, like, hit that last one and then run. And I think I was, like, one short. I think it's 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's too many, by the way. So if you can get them, like, sufficiently stun-locked, they generally can't throw the projectile. But if you are stun-locking them with your projectile, and then you give them, like, even 1 second of break, you're probably going to die. Ha! Okay. Don't like being here without armor, but it's better than not being here at all. Okay, you can make that. Doesn't feel great. Oh my god! What does that even do? It's very unclear. Is it just points? Because I would prefer if this game had anything resembling a power-up. That's something I really like that Super has, is, like, anything in the realm of a power-up at all. So now I guess we're just going to, you know... Okay. But... Come on, we were clutch there for a second. It was kinda cool there for a second. Some of that was even on purpose. Oh no. Oh no. So ideally, we would get to the boss with armor. Hopefully be able to take out the first one before losing the armor. And then essentially just sacrifice the armor on the altar of the second one when he rushes you down with absolutely nothing at all you can do about it. Oh god. I mean, it's only happened twice. But that's currently a 100% rate of the second guy just like... like, rushing me down and getting right in my face as soon as I hit him. I didn't like that, but it worked out. I'm so glad that bird spawned when I was jumping. Don't throw another one. Thank you. The other one's coming, the other one's coming, the other one's coming. We're doomed. I mean, honestly, just like... It's a rare platformer that does not allow... It's a rare platformer that, like, just does not really have any allowance for, like, being caught off guard and then being able to react to it. This game absolutely, like, very purposely puts you in situations where it's like, oh, this happened and you're up here now? Alright, you have to die. Got him. Like, you can't run, you can't attack, you can't dodge. Good timing on the bird. Of course. Also good timing on that bird. I especially like how it knows to swoop in at the exact moment when I can't hit it because the fire's on the ground, because I'm using fire and not daggers. I still say it's monkeys on the Death Trap typewriter. Alright, so far so good. Crazy. That's gonna be bad. Yeah. Alright. So we've proven that it can work to go up there, but I think to make it more consistent, we probably have to go over more to the left to make sure that we can take them one at a time. That's going to take more time off the clock, but, like, this stage isn't long. We just have to survive it. Okay, we're good. Alright, so this time we're gonna go all the way over here. I'm so glad that bird didn't hit me. I was not sure about the hitbox. It's really not that much extra time. It just kind of feels tedious. Okay. That's safe and should be fairly consistent. That is, I think, the order of operations from here on. And, of course, bird. That's what I was trying to do in the last one, because I knew it was going to be there. But naturally, I didn't account for other bird coming in and hitting me at the exact same time. Alright, well, all we have to do now is just play perfectly with no mistakes. Oh, God. You know, that almost worked. It wouldn't have mattered, because as soon as the other one was dead, he was going to, like, rush me down. So we would have died anyway. But we're still going to be subject to, like, random nonsense. But I think we have mitigation tactics that will work. Yeah. Don't throw another. Okay. Good. See, sometimes that crow flying in the way is just enough time for him to, like, reload and throw projectile. Wouldn't have mattered if the bird didn't get me, he would have. Still, the path is clear. We're always going to have to deal with birds, and we're always going to have to deal with, you know, enemy behavior. But I do think this is something that can be made consistent. Relatively. I hope this is what everyone wanted from a first-time playthrough of Ghosts and Goblins. It is more or less what I wanted. You know, it's a pretty particular mood that I get in sometimes when I'm like, yeah, you know what? I feel like having a game kick my ass today. Don't do it! Oh my god, okay. We've been gifted. Don't waste this. Honestly, like, I'm even surprised about that. I was actually really freaked out when I saw it in stage 1. Because in my mind, the Arimer is like... Or a Reamer, I don't know. That's like a late game enemy. In my mind. Okay. Yeah. That time in particular, it did kind of feel, it felt designed that after the first one dies, the second one just, like, goes full bore at you. Like, he was kind of just chilling there for a second. And then one of them went down, and he went full rush down. Maybe it's coincidence, but it's 3 for 3 now, and that one was very, very, like... That one looked very purposeful. Yeah. I would dearly love to have any other weapon right now. Maybe this is low-key like the best weapon in the game. I don't know the tech. But currently it feels a bit limiting. Okay. Pretty good. God, so much could have gone wrong just now. Oh no. That's just the same weapon! I do think I may have just learned something, though. Super Ghouls and Ghosts has a very particular... It has a very particular, design in how it spawns items. You kind of have to, like... You kind of basically have to, like, hit certain hidden pixels in the stage. And I'd assumed that this didn't have that, but now I'm not so sure. Wait, he's got music now? What was that about? Hi, Ash. I've been here for an hour. At least. We're at the midway checkpoint of stage 2. Oh, for real? I didn't know we were that close. It didn't feel like we should have been. Yeah, all you need to know is that I'm the guy in the armor and that everything sucks. Especially birds. Especially birds. literally threats coming from 3 different directions at once. The one direction that threats were not coming from was the only one that I couldn't move in. Yeah, I think that's a good assessment, actually. It is kind of trying to do too much. And it makes, like... There's a lot of ill effects to it. Like, the action is hard to follow. The scrolling is bad. And frankly, it makes it so that your hitbox is not always particularly clear. And for a game that's constantly sending, like, random flying enemies in at you off screen, sometimes it's hard to pick them up. Aesthetically, I don't think the art is bad. Just unclear for the purposes of, like, actually reading what's happening on screen. Like, for instance... the ball being launched at the same time as a bird is flying at me, and they're the same colors. So I don't see it until it's on my ass. Who wants to get the one? Thank you. We've been here long enough that we kind of understand that if we take our first point of 2 damage in, like, the first 3 enemies of the stage, that's a start over. It's very likely that we will need both specifically on the boss, as one of them appears to have an unavoidable and unblockable rushdown attack. I said unblockable like that's a thing. I meant undodgeable. Which is the same word as unavoidable. Bird. The theme is timeless, though. You gotta give that to him. Bird. It's very possible that this looks better on a CRT. It does seem the type. Because one of the things the CRT does really well is blending. And that is one of the things that I think that we're noticing it's doing the most poorly at the moment. Is that things just aren't blending well. that I have to hit these things 10 times apiece. Literally one bird comes into it, like, the sequence has to be completely unbroken. No. I knew you were coming. That's definitely one of the dumber ones. That was me not trusting the jump and chickening out as if it's not a commit jump. Nope. I'm bailing on that. There is no way. Nope, you know what? We're just gonna go over here. We're just gonna go over here. Yeah, okay. Don't throw anything. Okay, we got lucky. All right. Bird. Bird. Try to keep him on screen for as long as possible. Yikes, actually. Shut up, bird! Why did he respawn so quickly? The one good thing about that is that we learned something important, which is that I cannot do a walk-off onto the platform. It looks like you can, because the platform is, like, flush with the... Yeah, sure, let's do this. It seems like, you know, I just came off playing Resident Evil. It's not like it's not in the back of my head that, like, hey, maybe, like, standing here and firing 1,000,000 shots to kill every enemy is not, like, the best thing to do, especially when you're on a time limit. I get that. However, every attempt to not do that has gotten me killed very quickly. Because unlike Resident Evil, you can't really dodge or outwit the enemies. They're faster than you, and they can do like 1,000,000 things to get to you. They can rush you down, and if you decide to run away from them, they can throw a projectile and then continue to rush you down. And the projectile will definitely catch up with you. Oh god. That had no right working out! It didn't! It did! We are not dead. That's all I can ask for. It seems like the ones above you are not going to be that much of a threat. Because most of the time, they stop, like, a whole tile to the left of you. And are just like, nah, we're not going to hit you. But sometimes they decide to be problems. I just want to see level 3. Let's have a drink of water. Having the bird just kind of fly in the middle of that is always scary. Nope. We decided not to do this. Okay. Oh, that was almost really well timed in a way that was going to upset me. Alright. Aside from birds, we can at least get out of here. Yeah, birds up there. Good. Okay. Birds down here now. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, that's fine. No! We got something good going here. Don't fuck this up. Okay. Okay. And then he just kind of walks on us for a bit. I mean, I got there with everything I wanted. Again, like, there's always going to be accounting for bird RNG. And to some degree, projectile RNG. I've seen a little bit of stuff we can do regarding, like, spawn manipulation and things like that to make it a little bit more consistent. But, I mean, you know, this is gonna be a thing. Please don't. But bad as it is, this right here is working. Generally. Waiting for the bird spawn so it doesn't catch me. At a time when I can't react. Oh, that was close. You've got to be kidding. The red one never gets me. Okay, should have died there, but didn't. Hey, you know, this is back-to-back runs to the boss. I will take the hell out of that. That seems like bullshit. I thought we got over that. A little more toe hitbox than I thought we did, but that's fine. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, just reset that whole situation. Kind of unusual to do it this way, but I don't hate it. Oh! Oh, I miscounted. Okay. Bird. Bird. Platform. Bird! Bird. God damn it. Won't even let me drown myself. Not even granted the dignity. I'm not sure I've ever had more trouble on level 2 of anything. I wonder if I had like reset the game an hour ago and got rid of the fire, I wonder if we'd be done by now. Not with the game, obviously, just this level. You know what the really fun thing is? Okay, so we're now just stuck here. There's not another ladder, so he's just gonna spawn camp the ladder, and we're just gonna be stuck down here. The really funny thing is, even if this was like an unusually and like unnecessarily difficult stage, and everyone knew it, you can't even say like, oh, we're almost done and then we don't have to do that stage again. Because you know we do. After all that. After all that. I think we are quietly sliding into the acceptance stage. Who wants to kill me? Thank you! That was not the move I should have made there. Really what it comes down to, like, the sequence that gets me, I think, more than anything. I have to kind of just stand there and mash out 10 shots on those things to kill them. If I stop, they probably shoot a projectile and that hits me. But also, if a bird comes from behind, I don't control quickly enough to turn and just fire a shot behind me to take care of it. Especially not with this weapon. Okay. So generally speaking, if a bird comes from behind, I kind of just have to hope it misses. Or that I count exactly 10 shots and can jump over it just as... See, that was really hard to see against the background. I was able to see it, but like, it's like... I don't know, it's hard to like track it visually. God, that one was just flickering. That was straight up just the sprite limit being an ass. Okay. So far so good. The birds don't really do anything here. I don't know what exactly is a bard. Take it easy on this. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah. So it seems pretty consistent that I'm gonna hit him twice. He's gonna jump over to the other side of me. We're gonna hit him, he's gonna jump to the other side of me. I tend to kind of freak out because I want to, like, make space, but not trigger the other one, and I might just have to deal with that. He doesn't generally rush me down once he gets on the other side. That's the way that one needed to end. I also, like, I make the mistake frequently of trying to get around to the other, like, trying to get extra shots in. He jumps pretty consistently after those first 2 shots. Then, because this is fire, I fire the next 2 shots, they land on the ground, and then I go, like, a full 2 seconds without being able to fire another shot. So that's bad. I knew it was coming. So, fire twice, wait for the jump. Maybe even fire to the other side, because maybe the fire can hit him on the way down. And then once he does that, like, we need to look out for the fireball. We need to have enough space between us and him to be able to react when he does shoot the fireball. But he does have a tell for it. It seems like he does it when the arms go up, although it's not consistent that it happens every time the arms go up. That was really nice placement, actually. Leave me alone. It's never kind. That's the sequence I was talking about, though. The bird comes from behind, and I just kind of have to duck and pray. Because I can't move, and I can't stop. If I do either of those things, generally the enemy either rushes me down or it fires a projectile, and I'm almost guaranteed to get hit by either one. Oh, no. I have a hunch, though. I actually think that when the birds spawn in, at a time when I'm just kind of, like, dug in and I'm just trying to, like, fire off a bunch of shots, it actually seems to be... It actually seems to be designed pretty well perfectly that I will, it's gonna hit its lowest point. If I don't move, it's gonna spawn in at the same point, and that point is, like, its whole, like, up and down motion is going to basically make sure it hits me, like, at its lowest point when I'm ducking. So I think that when it spawns in, I have to be aware and try to at least move, like, a half a step to the left or right. I don't know that this is the case for sure. This is just kind of observed behavior at this point. I miscounted those because of the bird. Also, that bird was so close to killing me. I'm really glad it didn't. Birds are having a... Oh, boy. Fucking hell, man. Like, I had you in the sequence. How did you get that out? Well, those are gonna happen. I do wonder if Stage 3 has different music. Or if this is just like the song that plays for the whole game. It should have like 2 or 3 different stage musics, right? Oh, it'd be cool if it has different music for playthrough too. Yeah. I don't actually expect it to have different music for playthrough too. There's only so much damn room on the cartridge. Though I will admit, this game does not seem like it's taking up, like, a ton of room on the cartridge. That could be deceptive, but... It does feel like there are games that do more with less. That was not safe. I managed to anticipate that, and the bird managed to dodge all of my shots. Yeah, don't throw another. All of my distrust. Oh no. That was unsafe. That was also unsafe. And that's why we come up over here. Don't throw, don't throw, don't throw, don't throw. Absolutely thought he was gonna throw. This one shouldn't. You stun lock him enough, he generally doesn't have the opportunity to, but... Oh, shit. Alright. This is good. Oh. The jump arc on this is really interesting. It's not quite what I expect. Alright, all that self-talk that I did earlier about how this guy's gonna react. Well, we took damage, which I didn't want, but... You know, he did a thing that I could react to. It's not like he just ran my ass over, like I expected him to. That was probably a PB. I think those guys take 8 hits, which it's kind of wild that the bosses take 2 less hits than these random guys. But that's game design, baby. Hey Tom, in honor of you playing Battletoads this week, I decided to also suffer. You know what though? Sushi was good. And all you can eat sushi go round for like $23 is pretty solid. They do have kind of a stripped down menu. Like, they don't have as many options for lunch, but that's fine. Hi there, Spicy Quokka. That's a fun name. I've been here for 2 hours. No, this is not the second playthrough. So, review of the sushi place, which is for nobody, because I don't think anyone else actually lives here. Oh my god. I did mean to jump, but you know what? If I jumped, I'd have gotten hit by the projectile and knocked back into the water, so it wouldn't have mattered. Just screwed up some inputs, really. So most of what they have on the sushi go round in the daytime is just straight up nigiri. Couple of rolls. The rolls were not really anything special. They had a nice one that was like a spicy tuna with like a piece of like maguro like red tuna over the top. That was actually really nice. Their tuna in general was good. This yellowtail was good. I have a soft spot for the like tamago sushi. Theirs wasn't good. That was kind of disappointing. But because it's buffet style, you can also just order like appetizers and like hibachi and like ramen. And that all is like also part of the... That was also part of the $23. So that was actually pretty neat. I wasn't expecting to be able to just get like all of that. Why are you always like this? I got some karage. The karage was bad. It was like, it's fried chicken, so it's always gonna be fine. But it was like really over fried. It was like bottom of the fryer basket fried. Like Popeye's popcorn chicken. Crunch with no meat. It tastes like I could have gotten it at like a county fair. But it was basically free. I went there for sushi, and I got a bunch of sushi, and I also had some fried chicken. It wasn't bad. Like, it's really hard to make fried chicken bad. It also had like a nice little chili sauce on the side, which was good. Yeah, we're gonna go over here and do this super safe. There is something really freeing when you're doing like a conveyor belt sushi place. The typical way that's done is it's just counting up by plate. But that's kind of always in the back of your mind if you're trying not to spend like $100 on lunch, right? Oh my god. I kind of got stuck in a crouch there, and it really scared me. I thought I was going to lose it. So there's some things that I really like at a sushi place that, like, I know are kind of like the cheap bits that they put there to fill you up, right? So, like, Tamago sushi is one of those things. Inari sushi, where it's just in the, like, the little pocket. I love Inari sushi. It's basically just rice with a tasty wrapper. But I'm cool with that. You are such an asshole! I will say there is still like a sacred truth about all seafood and especially sushi. If you are in a landlocked area, and we are in, at least for the next month and a half, Central Ohio, which is about as landlocked as it gets, there is a hard cap to how good of seafood you're going to get. And like a little bit of funk it's just kind of par for the course. You can't really get away from it. But considering that, it was still quite good. And there's a freedom to having it be buffet style. That was really close. Where it's like, yeah, you know what? I want to get some Tamago sushi. And I feel bad if I pay the same amount for that I do for like a... If I pay the same amount for that as I pay for like a tuna roll. You know, honestly, like, being in that general area, you do have the benefit of being near Novi, which has a giant Japanese population. And again, it doesn't help the sushi problem of, like, the fish ain't fresh. I gotta stop. Like, there's a part of me that thinks I can get on the left side of him, and I just can't do that. We have to fight in the pincer, and we just have to work that out. Yeah, pricey is the core issue with sushi. Which is part of the reason why, instead of, like, counting plates for the good stuff, it's kind of nice to be able to just go into some place and be like, all right, I paid $23 to get in the door, and now I can do whatever I want. That looks good, grab it. None of this, like, how many have I had? How much are we spending? We gotta stop. It was just like, oh yeah, that looks good, let's try it. So that honestly, like, improved the situation. Drastically. Oh, their salmon was also excellent. I really like their eel, too. It was not the best eel that I've had, or even close to. Nope. You guys are a real couple of shits for this. Fuck you, bird! Run, 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 run! In general, I just really like eel. So I liked it because it was eel, not because it was particularly good eel. That's a new one. That one hasn't happened yet. Yeah, whitefish and tilapia are like the... That makes sense because those are the, like, those are really common American ones, and those are, like... Those are really common ones to get frozen and then batter and fry them. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, my palate has changed quite a bit, and I've been exposed to a lot of different types of foods that are really good. But I will still fuck up a plate of fish sticks if you put them in front of me. God damn it, all to hell. See, this is happening because I'm trying to shortcut it. I'm trying to shortcut it. I have a thing that works, and I'm like, nah, I don't need to do that. Just rush it. Rush it on the run back. Don't do that. Stick with what works. I feel really bad. I kind of ruined my brother on sushi. This was like years and years ago, too. I think he's probably, like, given it another shot since then. But I took him to, like, a cheap-ass buffet in Michigan. And it was the type of place where it's, like, primarily a Chinese buffet. But they also do the, like, Mongolian stir-fry. And they have some sushi. And it was, like, the grossest, most dried-out... Just bad, bad, bad sushi. He really went for a second one, huh? And that was his first experience with sushi. That was his first experience with sushi, and that's totally my fault. It's like probably aside from like gas station sushi, maybe the worst first experience with sushi you could possibly have. The thing you always worry about with bad sushi is like it's gonna make you sick, and I don't think it did that, but it was gross. So later we went to Japan. And I was like, okay, we're in the spot. Now you have to try sushi again. And I don't think we actually ended up doing that. Because it was just ruined at that point. And I take full responsibility for that. It's very sad. You know, I saw that bird up there. And I was like, oh, that was really close, holy crap. Okay, I thought that one had me dead to rights. What just happened? What was that actually just now that happened? Yeah, I know a couple of people, even in this very community, that can't deal with garlic. I really like garlic, so that's very sad to me. But, you know, digestive issue's got a digestive issue. I mean, everyone's tastes are their own. So, like, ultimately it's fine. But if someone says, I don't like garlic, I will pull the, like, no, you're just wrong. I won't be, like, serious about it, because, again, your tastes are your own, but... But that is one of those, like... Garlic is one of those things where it's like, you know... This is a hill that I will shed some blood on, at the very least. But if the issue is not I don't like garlic, but rather garlic causes bad things to happen in my belly, then it's like, well, alright, yeah, don't eat garlic. Because it would be insane to suggest otherwise. That would be like if you had a peanut allergy. And I was like, but peanut butter's so good, though! You gotta try it! And it's like, but I'll die. Holy shit, okay. Let's fucking go! I've never been this hype about clearing a stage 2 of anything in my whole life. And look, new music, and what the fuck is this already? Okay. You don't know. It could have been like Cheetah Men, where like the game just runs out of levels after a while. And indeed, as suggested, new music. Is that it? Oh! Oh, it's an angry face man. I can't even explain to you how desperately I want one of these things to drop a different weapon. I'm so tired of this fire. Oh, yeah! Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Wait. That was like already a... That was already a checkpoint? Oh yeah, now... Okay, now we're getting the experience. Just so we're clear, my intention was never to actually finish this game tonight. Got him. Somehow. I kind of half expect another one to just show up. And it is going to, but not in the way that I thought. It's actually just going to show up here again. Yeah! I didn't mean to jump that way, really, but it's fine. Okay. Fine, I guess. Jesus Christ, I was right. No. No, come on. Despawn, goddamn you! So this is what the theme of this stage is, huh? I did mention that in Super you don't see red the first time until midway through stage 3. And I guess that's because in this one you see him 3 times midway through stage 3. Love that for us. Alright, this time no ladder. Missed jump killed by thing and wall. Okay, so imagine playing this 2-player. Because I know it's not simultaneous. It's just 2-player as in, like, you just switch back and forth. Imagine having to, like, wait for a second attempt after dying at one of these. Oh, okay. I think I got the strat for him. Oh yeah, the rice that's made with like the rice vinegar for sushi is especially yummy. Underrated part of the experience. Also an underrated part of the experience, ginger. The sliced ginger is really nice. I didn't used to use, like, soy sauce or wasabi or vinegar. Or, not... I don't know why I said vinegar. Soy sauce or ginger. With sushi, and sometimes I still don't. If it's a really good cut, I just want the taste. Oh. Oh, we did actually manage to despawn him that time. I like that for us. Yeah, we're just going low path. And now this is happening. Ah! sort of. Generally, like, my feeling on the matter is that the right way to eat any food is the way that you like it. The so-called, like, you know, recommended or required ways of eating certain types of food, they're like that because it tastes the best for the most people, but it's not everybody. Oh, sick. This might be too much. Also, okay. What is that? Why? Why now? Jesus Christ, I picked up the fire. I'm so upset right now. Okay, this now sucks. Red Aramers aren't difficult enough, so we gave you 5 of them, and now you're a frog. Yes. It's funny, the behavior is like... It's not the same as it is in Super. But it's kind of a close enough approximation where a lot of the same strategies work. And also, like Super, it's just kind of a crapshoot if anything good is gonna happen for you at all. Really? We're kind of fucked without Knife. Knife made that stage so much easier for just a little bit. And then I was given a torch and turned into a frog. And now everything sucks again. Fucking really? In case you're wondering why this is something I'm upset by, it has absolutely everything to do with the projectile firing rate. The fire regularly handcuffs you. Yeah, this is the frog. It's not? What is that? That was just a gank squad. So there's a limit to how many of each projectile you can have on screen at once, right? And the problem with the fire is that it hits the ground and it burns. And while it's doing that, it counts as still being on screen, which means you can't throw more. So that means if you miss, then you kind of just watch the flame go by and hit the ground and sit there for a while, and you're kind of just helpless while guy just like bears down on you. Good pattern. And with the dagger, you're really just waiting for it to get off screen. And since it moves faster than the fire, that's not as big of a deal. I also think you can have 3 of them on screen at once rather than 2, but that might only be in Super. I don't know if that's the case here or not. That's crazy. I'll take it, but I am surprised. Oh no. Okay. All right. I got one more game over in me tonight. This is about the limit of how long I wanted to be live with this. And I was hoping to complete one playthrough, but game had other ideas. Oh no. I genuinely like the little dance he does. When he just kind of chases you around and ignores all the level geometry, and he's just like, yeah, you can't hit me. It pisses me off, and that's what makes it good. How? I suppose it was bold of me to assume it's only 3. I've actually lost count. I think at the high watermark that I've actually made it to, we are now at 5. And I don't assume that one's the last one. Oh, also the fire has a downward arc. Which makes it, as you might expect, especially useful for things that are flying above you. Yeah, that would have been a kill with knife. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We did it, everyone. We did a stream today. I'm not giving up. Ghosts and Goblins will return. But beating my head against it tonight is not going to help anybody. So we're just going to not do that anymore. As ever, as it is all week, The raid is GDQ. With people playing better games than this, better than I'm doing it. Go enjoy that. I am leaning in the direction of doing a volleyball stream on Thursday. And I might not stream tomorrow night to set up for that. But I might. Depends on what I feel like. Honestly, the decision to stream today was kind of last minute, so. Which you can probably tell because it was also like a half hour late. But anyway, whatever we choose to do, I'll see you all soon. I'll do better next time. Night, everybody.